and we fully intend to enjoy ourselves in a friendly pub or two and to indulge in fine wild salmon that just happens to be in season. And towards this end, we will be aided in our quest by some most agreeable Irish cooks who will be showing us their offerings. We'll also be having poached salmon with citrus salad and smoked salmon with fried quiche. And we'll even take our minds off fish long enough to enjoy some delicious summer lamb as well. So let's begin. We start at the picturesque Cottages Seabank with Liz, our hostess.
Okay, we're going to make a smoked salmon and asparagus quiche. We sift the flour into the bowl and we add some salt. Some ground black pepper. Mix this together to get some air in. Add the margarine and we chop this together a little bit to start, and then we crumb it through the flour, giving it some height, get some air in. That's it. So then we add some cold lemon water, mix that together. Mix it together into a dough. So here we have our pastry. Comes together into a dough. And we knead this together so we have it into a bowl. Put that. We chill the pastry, put it in the fridge. Here's one it's nice and cold already. So we're going to roll out the pastry. We'll just knead it a little bit again. So we're rolling it approximately to the size of your quiche. Fold that. Just a little tip of olive oil. Just work that into the plate. So then we just unfold it into the dish. Just make sure it's nice and into the corners. And then we can just crop the top. So we have our pastry case for our quiche. And we'll put this in the fridge to chill for a few minutes. Okay, so we have our smoked salmon and our asparagus, which are going to be the filler for the quiche. Smoked salmon is already pre-sliced. So we'll put that to one side for the moment. And the asparagus, what we do here is we've taken off the woody end. So because the tips cook very quickly, it's good to cook the stronger end first. So we're going to cook our asparagus in boiling salted water. So it's our hot water, and we'll put the stalks in there. So we're going to boil this for 5 minutes. Put the tips here and we'll boil that for 5 minutes there. In the meantime, we can chop the smoked salmon. So we're going to chop our pre-sliced, so it's pre-sliced, we're going to chop that. We'll just chop it on the length and then we can, so we're ending up with small squares of smoked salmon. Just put that there, so that's ready to go. We just clean this off a little. Now the next step is to organize our eggs and cream. So we have our cream here and our eggs. So we just break the eggs. So we're using 4 large eggs. These are quite small, so I'm going to use a 5th one. So we beat our eggs. We have our eggs beaten. We add our cream. Just mix the cream through lightly. Okay, we're going to add some salt, some more salt, and some black pepper. Good. So our eggs and cream are ready. And we'll check our asparagus. So we add our asparagus tips to our boiling water, and we'll just give them literally another 2 minutes in there. So we're now ready to assemble our quiche. We take our pastry from the fridge and we toss our smoked salmon on the base, so we make sure to separate the slices a little because they're inclined to stick together. So there we are. Now we drain our asparagus. So we're going to take our asparagus, which is now cooked. So we're going to drain our asparagus into the colander. We have a few here that we did earlier, so we'll put all that together. And we're going to add this to our quiche, again to the bottom. Our asparagus is just par cooked, so it will finish off cooking in the oven. Good. So we're ready to add our egg and cream. Now, the final touch is to grate some cheese on top. Cheddar, or this one's a Leicester, so we grate some cheese on top, which gives it a nice finish. Yeah, there we go. And that's ready for the oven. So we're going to put this in the oven, and we're going to cook it for about an hour. If we check it after half an hour and turn it, just to make sure the browning is even, and at the end, if we just touch the middle, it'll tell us whether the eggs are cooked, but around an hour usually does the trick. So this is our finished smoked salmon and asparagus quiche from the cottages. Bon appetit! Okay, poached salmon and citrus salad. We're going to put some butter in the bottom of the ramekins. We'll chop some dill, roughly chop this and pop it in the bottom of the ramekin. So, a little dill in the bottom. Now we're going to skin our salmon. We've a couple of nice fillets of boiled salmon here. A good tip when you're filleting your salmon is to put a little salt on the board, because it stops it from, gives you a better grip. So you just put that in there and run your knife down the back of the skin. Okay. We're going to slice this fillet in half. So we'll curl those, pop them in the ramekin. It's a wonderfully easy recipe, and it only takes a few minutes. What we're going to do now is squeeze a little lemon. Great way of squeezing lemon are 2 forks together, just pop them in the middle and twist. We just take the 2 pips from there. So our salmon is ready. We're going to pop that in a bain-marie. The pot is here, so we're just going to put about 1/2 inch of boiling water in the bottom of the pot. Pop our ramekin in there. So we're going to put this on the cooker. We put it on here, and we just bring it back up to boil. We're going to make our citrus salad now, so we'll peel our orange. So we want to peel it right down to the pulp. So we're taking the pith off, so we're down to the fruit. take the segments out. So you basically run the knife along the edge of the segment and pop it out. So we're getting orange, pure fruit. This is just such a fresh, lovely summer salad, and I'm sure it would really go with anything. So we'll squeeze our juice from that, get rid of that, and then we do the same with our grapefruit. We're going to peel the cucumber. Just run your potato peeler on the length. This is a medium-sized cucumber, so we can use it on the length. So what we're going to do is sort of tagliatelle our cucumber into our citrus salad. We peel this off, and we have our salad. Just put that to one side. So we toss this together. And I have some salmon that we did earlier. So the lemon and the dill have solidified with the butter. So we need to just press our ramekin around, all the way around, rotate it. And our salmon will come out, hopefully. So here we are on the plate. So we're going to basically just put our citrus fruit and cucumber on top, like this, a little bit of orange. We top this off then with some creme fraiche, just a dessert spoonful on top, a little sprig of your fresh dill. And that is the most delicious summer salad you'll get anywhere. It's wonderful.
Let's go back to our cooking now with Liz at the Cottages Sea Bank.
Okay, we're making lamb shanks, braised lamb shanks in red wine, equivalent to 2 tablespoonfuls of olive oil. We're going to brown them off on the cooker. So bring them over here. I'll put that for a sec, get rid of that. So we need our oil nice and hot. So we put that in there, heat it up. Okay, so we're going to brown them off. We'll put them in the hot oil. Be careful with this because it's inclined to spits back at you. So we can, what we're going to do is chop these into, roughly chop them into big chunks. So again, we chop our onion roughly. We do that a little bit smaller. We add this to the celery. Here are the lamb shanks. Again, your carrots you can do roughly. These are going to be cooking for a long time, so the bigger carrots are good for this. And then we have our garlic. We've about 5 cloves here. Again, add all this to your vegetables. We'll go and check our lamb shanks, which are browning. They're browning off nicely. Hazardous occupation, this. So we just turn those over and put the lid on again because they do spit. So now we can chop off our tomatoes. We don't need all of those, we'll just choose 4. Because this spends so long in the oven, it's fine to leave the skins on the tomatoes. So our tomatoes are ready, we'll go and get our lamb shanks. Okay, so our lamb shanks are ready now to put in our casserole dish. This is a really easy recipe because everything goes in the one pot. Okay, so we lift our browned lamb shanks out and we put them in the bottom of our casserole dish. Careful because we're still working with hot oil. Now we're going to we still have our hot oil here in the pot, and we're going to put all our vegetables in here. And we're going to brown those off on the cooker. Again, toss our vegetables in the hot oil. So we're going to put our vegetables in with our lamb shanks. So literally just toss them in on top. Put our tomatoes on top of this. So we have a bottle basically of rough plonk. So you literally, there's no other liquid, just your wine. Okay, splashing. Okay. Some black pepper. Okay. Some salt. A couple of bay leaves. Just tuck those down the side. And now we're going to chop a little bit of rosemary just to put that on the top. Just get it started. So we sprinkle this on the top there. We just put the lid on. I'm going to pop this in the oven. Good. Okay, so this is our wonderful braised lamb shank, and it's reduced down. The meat is just falling off the bone, and it's wonderful for winter warm food. So enjoy.